So the whole me is just this project of I'm making this better. I'm here doing my job of making this better. That's what it is. Well, okay, this communication is just pointing out that's crazy. There isn't any better. There just isn't. There is in the mind of me, in the grand job of me, is the experience. I am making this better. This just simply what is, what's available. What is this, and it isn't getting better. It isn't the kind of thing that can get better. It's not that. It's not a story moving in time from not so good to something else, maybe better, maybe worse. It is that for me. That is the me experience, is that there's something going on here. I'm understanding it. I know it. I know it. I as separate something. God knows what that is. It's assuming that there's something separate from what is that knows what is and knows that it's in need of some kind of fixing. And then I'm doing that. This just as it is right here, whatever is, needs something done to it, so it can be fulfilled in a future moment. That's all imagined. Okay, no one's ever seen a future moment, right? It's a unicorn. It's purely, right, it's the creation of the me experience, this idea of future moments, and this idea of an improved version of this, which is what the me is. That's the experience. I'm improving. This experience is, not quite up to it, but I'm here to get it over the hill, to get it over the hump, to make it, get it somehow into the condition of being okay, or being fulfilled, being what it needs to be, what it isn't, essentially. This moment is here, but for me, it's missing something. And the experience of me is that through my knowledge, through my action, through whatever, my doing, I'm going to get that working, going to make that happen. That's me, that's the me experience, that's the story, every story. Well, I can say that the story, there only is one story. Like I say, the million stories in the city, right? 8 billion versions of a person's story, but it's all the same story. It's the one I just told, This is here as it is appearing, and it needs something from me, some work, and some knowledge, and some action to make it fulfilled, to get it okay. This moment needs to be fixed, and I'm here to do that. That is the story of me. It is the fact of me, and that doesn't exist. That isn't what's here. There's just what's here. It's not appearing in that form. It's not appearing as a story that's moving and needs to be fixed and all of that. It's not a story. It's not moving, and it's not in need of anything. It's not good or bad. It's not missing or fulfilled. It's not, we say that it's just complete as it is. I mean, you can say that. It's often said, hey, this is just complete, or completeness, or whatever. It's full. It's already it. It's only, in the sense that it is what the me would be working toward, would be looking for and trying to get. But I mean, that isn't really complete. The idea of complete only came from the me experience that it's incomplete. The incomplete is already, me is already comes with the incomplete. And so it's looking for the complete. But just what is not, it's not on that scale. It's not complete or incomplete. It doesn't enter into it. Just the way, dogs aren't thinking about, is this moment complete or not? Is this world complete? Am I fulfilled, right? Little babies don't think about that. That's all part of the project of me, this idea of complete, and the whole idea of better and worse. It's crazy. There isn't anything better or worse. There's just this. And the better and worse, that comes from, putting the me's framework, or just, this story on top of it. So that's the knowledge. I know what's better. I know what better is. I know what worse is. I know what things are better and how things, I know all of that story. So I look at this and I see the story. I see better and worse. And I see the whole story of me inside there somehow working with my own story of better and worse, trying to get it from worse to better. And not just better, but good enough, which is what the story is about, getting good enough. Getting the story to be, getting this. And the whole time, there isn't any time, and there just is this, just as it is. So all of that story, what is it? It's just some weird preoccupation for no one. There's nobody in there doing that. That's the joke of it. Although it doesn't feel like a joke to me. That's the sick joke of it. The dark joke is that for that experience, it's not funny. It feels like suffering. It feels like being trapped in a world. And this is just, there's no world. The world is a story. All the things that we know about are in the story. We know about. There's no we. There's just this. No one knows what it is. Doesn't need anything.